start the damn timer.
Hey everybody, I'm Doug.
I'm Chris.
We're a couple of regular guys that have some opinions of ourselves. We don't condone any kind of violence. In fact, like Chris was just talking, we don't like the violence that's going on. Our mayors are I don't know, wacky. Why are they? What I hope is,
You got your hope. Trump stood in troops.
well, the black militia. I'm gonna start off with the black militia. This guy's a nut. This guy's a nut. Marching around with assault rifles and getting a black militia together. I don't think he's that as strong as he thinks he is. When he marched up on Stone Mountain, how many people did he have?
I think he had like 500 when he was supposed to have 3,000.
Yeah,
I think that was the number.
He's not as strong as he thinks. And he confronted a bunch of people up there on the mountain. I know why he did it. That was the birthplace of the KKK. I didn't condone them. I mean, I wasn't alive back then.
But it is funny how they were a lot alike, because you got the black militia wearing all black, you got the Klan wearing all white, except for the red guy at the end on top, and then you have, he's a Grand Master Funk guy or something, and the other guy's a Grand Wizard. I guess everybody has to have Grand.
Grand Master. He's a Grand Master.
Whatever. Everybody has to have Grand before their name before they feel special.
Yeah, I don't know. It's now he's saying he's acting like a terrorist group, threatening to burn down cities unless he gets his way. It's his way. I hope he doesn't tell these people to drink the Kool-Aid, because if they're marching around behind him and he says drink the Kool-Aid now before they kill us, how many of them are going to do it?
About everyone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, he's out there. He wanted a piece of the United States. He thinks he's entitled to. His.
Wait. Let's get it. It was funny how he said it, because he said he wanted to. Then the United States to carve him out a piece and they'll pay taxes on it and all that. Okay, that's fine. Then he said, or he doesn't want us, the United States, to get in his way if they exit us up out of here. I'm pretty sure you can leave the country anytime you want to. You can renounce your citizenship and be gone. A few people in Hollywood keep threatening to do it, but none of them do it. Kind of depressing on that end.
They know where they've got it made.
Oh yeah. Now the funny part was him wanting to Texas.
Where is the black militia getting their money? Follow the money. I don't know who's giving them money.
Well, I think he's got donors. Plus, he's got money from being some VJ DJ or something on TV with music or something. I never heard of him. So
I guess over the years he done lost his marbles. Running around with
money makes egos.
Yeah. I guess money does make people think they can do what they want. But his is a little bit out there. I mean, a black militia?
I mean, don't get me wrong. A black militia, if you want to have black militia, because there's a couple of different organizations. There's a right-wing one that's, I can't remember the name, but it's all armed black men, which is fine. As long as you're not being crazy.
What was the black group back years ago in the 60s?
Black Panthers?
Panthers. I don't know if he's trying to be like them, but he's out there.
But the funny part is, back years ago, they had a reason. There was a reason for that. We evolved past that. Now there's really not even a reason. He was at Stone Mountain calling out the Ku Klux Klan and all you rednecks and all this. Half them people that would have stood up and argued with them are gone now. The government got rid of them, killed them, or put them in jail. Now he decides to step up and go, I'm going to be a big man now. They're all gone. The bad part is if he makes new ones, which he's trying to do.
I don't condone what he's doing. He's radical. He's a grand master terrorist. That's his new name, Grand Master Terrorist. I guess I'm gonna go out there with my Bowie and carve him out a piece of land that he can put.
Oh, it was funny when he
100
said he
people
wanted
in.
Texas because, I mean, you have to think about something with Texas. Okay, we didn't take Texas. Texas took Texas from Mexico because at that time Mexico had an emperor. Texas took Texas and said, hey, we'd like to join with you guys. You can't give somebody something that you didn't take. It wasn't yours. I'm pretty sure there's some Texas people going to have a problem with that.
Crazy! The guy's crazy!
It's funny to watch.
Yeah, it's pretty amusing. I was watching the live feed the other day when he marched in Kentucky. The Louisville, Kentucky?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah, marched in there and they were marching and I seen a bunch of them running back to somebody. Come to find out one of their own shot themselves in the leg.
Well, no, one pulled the trigger and then that bullet actually hit somebody else.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, and actually there was more than one person that was shot in that or hurt in that incident. It was like 3 people were injured and one like badly injured. So I'm not really sure how that worked out.
You take the United States Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force. We train them to do a job. This guy's just running around radical, and he's not training anybody. Thank God. A moron.
Well, if you looked at Stone Mountain, he couldn't even keep them in formation.
Yeah, he was yelling at them.
Yeah, he was yelling at them like they were his kids or something, trying to keep his kids in line for the lunch line or something.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Trained. You got to train.
well, he said they're all marksmen and all military trained. I'm
I
not sure what military it was,
seen-
but they need to work on that.
I seen a couple of them that didn't look like they were trained to even eat.
There was one of them, and I thought it was funny. It's probably more, but I know one of them because I saw it. I saw the gun, and he had it. He had his AR totally decked out. Really looked nice, except for the scope was on backwards.
You know,
That I found to be funny.
I wonder what he thought about the guy shooting somebody getting shot. I wonder what he thought about it. Do I look like an idiot out here?
Well, at Stone Mountain, he was yelling at people to stop pointing guns at him.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to look at the news feeds and look at it and go,
How stupid do I look?
I look pretty stupid out here. I'm a
Honestly, I bet you his ego won't let him see how stupid he looks. To him, he looks like he looks like Hugo Chavez or something.
He better stop looking at the news feeds because, dude, you look stupid.
I mean,
Grand Master Terrorist, you look stupid. I don't know what rock he climbed out from underneath of, but he needs to climb back underneath of
well,
because
I mean, we're making fun of the guy in Louisville and stuff, and I can understand it. It's humorous now that it happened, but you have to think about something. In Louisville, if you look, he had armed authorities all around them already. So think about it from that point of view. If that gun went off, that's how trained our military, our police are. That gun went off. Now, your first reaction, if you're aimed at somebody and you know where that shot came from, you can hear it. I've been around enough gunshots. I know where it came from. You know they shot. Now, do you know they shot at you or not? So you just return fire. But they didn't. That's how trained our police and military and government officials are. They're lucky they didn't just get laid waste to. And be glad this ain't Hollywood, because that's what would have happened.
I don't know. I'd hate to be there. I'd hate to be close to him because
I want to be looking with binoculars because to me flying everywhere.
it's just, I don't know, it's kind of funny, but it's not. I understand, you know, it's a sad thing that happened in Louisville, Kentucky. The lady, is it the lady got killed?
Yeah,
then?
ladies got killed. I'm not sure
By
totally on
accident.
everything.
Yeah.
Something about her boyfriend was a suspected or known drug dealer or something, and they went in with a no-knock warrant. Which, I mean, everybody complains about no-knock warrants, but they kind of have their purpose because before, if they were going to a drug dealer's house and they knocked, they generally got shot at first. So the no-knock gave the element of surprise.
You
So
know,
I understand it.
and everybody's trying to get rid of the no knock. The mayors, I don't know. It's what do you think's going to happen to this country if you let people like Grand Master terrorists run around with a group of idiots waving guns like that, dressed up like the black KKK? What do you think's going to happen in this country?
It has a potential of going very bad, very fast. My question
one
is,
person shot is very bad.
yeah,
And who
But it's
does
not
he?
gonna go one.
My thing is, who does he think he is to threaten to burn down the place if they don't give in to his
succumb
demands
to his will.
and arrest the police officers that was involved? You know what? Cops have a very, very tough life. Yeah, the divorce rate is way up there.
Everything is way up there. Alcoholism's up there.
The
Everything.
suicide is way up
Suicide,
there.
all that.
It's a very tough. They have to make split decisions, and when you make a split decision, you need to stand behind them. Yeah, there is some bad cops out there. There are very
There always
bad
will
cops
be.
out there, and there's always going to be. Just like
There's bad plumbers out there too.
Grandmaster terrorist.
But he's not a cop.
He might as
I
well
don't even
be
think he's
one.
a
He
really
thinks
good-
he is.
He's not even a good terrorist. Well, he tells them where they're going.
Yeah.
Terrorist 101.
Don't follow the Kool-Aid or don't drink the Kool-Aid. I'd like to know where he's getting his money. I'm gonna look that up because
Probably a lot in donations. I know he had some. He already had some because he was doing some TV thing with DJing or something like. I'm not sure what it was, but and I know he's probably got donations coming in here and there. But it's just
terrorist. That's all he is.
yeah. Once you
He's a
demand
terrorist.
something for somebody else for some other activity, it's called terrorist or
Oh, I know what.
bribing or
He probably wants to be the president.
extortion. Actually, that would be considered extortion to demand money for some, which is actually what they said Trump did with Russia and Ukraine. So he's already committing extortion. He's trying to plan ahead to be like a Democrat.
He's a terrorist.
Domestic terrorist.
Yeah.
He's from here. He can be that.
Yeah. Well, I just hope that we can tame him. Is tame a good word?
I don't think tame is a good word. I think my closing thought would be on that. Get somebody in that 1,000 people that were there. Somebody has to actually know what they're doing. If you want to have a militia, great. I don't care if you're black, white, pink, or purple. Just know what your people are doing. Make sure they're trained right. Have their scopes on right. Don't point guns. Keep your finger off the trigger. You know, kind of the common sense elementary school kids are taught when they go learn to hunt.
Don't fire a gun at your fellow terrorist. I'm sorry, he's
Actually,
a terrorist.
Kind of defeating the purpose too. You want them to fire at their own terrorists.
Well, I hate to see anybody die. I
I
mean,
understand.
Lock these pigs up. I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do with these terrorists. It just blows my mind. You got anything else?
No, I'm pretty done. Y'all have a good day.
Remember, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up.
Even if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down because we're happy to debate anybody that wants to talk about the subjects.
If you want us to talk about something, put it in the notes below. We'll talk about it. If you have a question, put it in there. I'll try to answer everybody that puts a note in there. I know we're gonna get some hate mail in it. I don't mind. I'm
kinda
pretty.
enjoy it.
I'm pretty radical. All right, I'm Doug.
Radical for 50s.
I'm Doug.
Chris.
We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.
Bye.